Hello everybody and welcome to Cards Universe and Everything and our first new player guide. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at casual decks and daily objectives, how you can get yourself loads of free gems to get some really cool cards, really useful when you're first starting out. And we're going to show you a deck and give you some tips on building decks with probably some of the cards that you've already got. And when you're starting, these decks will be pretty much unbeatable. So in casual, have a look. You start off with 7 energy. That's the little blue battery on the top there. The minimum energy that you can go down to is 0. The maximum energy that you can have at the start of any turn, well, there's no cap on that. So good luck building up your energy. The energy per turn, that means you'll get at the start of every turn another 7. That's the battery with the little arrows going around it. And the maximum power per turn that you can accumulate, there's absolutely no cap on that one. So again, good luck. Let's try and build up as much power as you can. So some tips on building a deck. Well, on casual play, study the rules for casual play. You only need to win 3 of the 5 rounds. So optimize your deck around energy as well, because 7 is really low. So if you have a look at the first 6 cards there in this deck, they're all in the blue squares: 3, 1, 6, 5, 4 and 2. That's your energy. And as I said, each turn you've only got a maximum of 7 at the start, so you want to be fairly low on those blue numbers. And you should also try and include some permanent power-up cards. That gives you either extra red numbers or pink numbers, which are the bigger numbers underneath. Those are the actual points you get for each turn, or some permanent power-up for the blue numbers, which is energy. So keep an eye out for those in the cards that you've got. And the arena bonus is not so important, so don't panic too much, but we'll explain a bit more about that in a minute. So here's a few good cards that you'll probably get really early. Francium is a good powerful card. We've got Raphael, a good card that you'll get. GPS, and read the little print in the bottom because that gives you an idea of what to do with them. But as I said, include some permanent power up like Congo or Stairway to Heaven red rectangle, I should say. What else? This is a good one, the Saltfish one, that gains 70 every time you play it, so that will build up towards the end. Don't panic if you don't win the first 2 turns. Don't give up, keep going, because normally if you build your deck really well, you can get some good power up for the turn 3, 4 and 5. And like I said, you only need to win 3 out of the 5 rounds. Keep trying, keep playing, tweak your deck, try different combos, but most importantly, have fun. The more fun you have, the more you'll enjoy playing, obviously. Okay, so we're now going into a casual game. Let's see who we can play. So the first arena is history, so that means any of your history cards will get a little bonus. As you saw, that one there got a 10. So we've only got enough power. That's a 6 on the blue there, so that's 6 energy. That leaves us 1, if you see there. And we are a little bit behind, but as I said, not to worry. We've got 85 point, or we're 85 points behind, I should say. So if you see now, we've got 8 energy on the blue. Let's have a look. That could be a good card. That one will cost us 2, but why don't we try and play, what do you think? Oh, that one for 1 energy, and then we're saving 7 energy for the next turn. So like I said, you don't have to spend all your energy. In fact, it's better to save your energy for the next turn. So we're already 170 points behind on this one. Doesn't look like we're going to win it, so bear that in mind, that we're not trying to win this. But let's show you a little combo. That's the Heart and Soul, probably the first combo you'll ever play. Nice little graphic there. We've got 210 points, but it's not going to be enough to win that turn. Doesn't really matter. We're now 1-0 down. Martin Luther King, probably the very first card you should put in your deck at the moment, because now you can see that energy has gone up to 8, and that's because Martin Luther King on the return, which means when it goes back into your deck, it gives your energy an extra 1. Okay, another little combo I like is called the March of the Penguins. You see those 3 penguins there? I'm going to hold on to those for a little while, and you will like the March of the Penguins. So he's got a 155 with his cards there, and we've got 81. So again, we are already quite a long way behind, 89 points behind. But again, don't panic, there's still loads of turns to go. And there you see we are in the blue arena, which is the sea arena. So we've got a nice 206 from the March of the Penguins. There we go. That's our second combo. Again, that's a really easy one to put down. Keep an eye out for those 3 penguin cards. And if you're trying to build a deck for League, penguin decks are pretty good. Check out our video on building penguin decks, because again, penguins and Sue Bones in the black, or Sue Black in the bones, I should say, probably the 2 League decks that you should be looking at building first. Okay, so we are 12 points behind. We could actually win this round. Congo is going to power up 102. Oh, he's got 130 plus the 12 he already had, gives him that 142. We obviously didn't have enough, so we are now 2-0 down. Like I said, this is a simple deck to build. You can swap any of the cards that we've got with similar cards, or try and create some of your own ones, but concentrate on powering up and maybe burning or even locking, which means you're locking an opponent's card. The GPS and Raphael. Okay, so we're now got 8 energy still in the blue arrows and a 146 on the first turn, so we should comfortably win this turn. There we go. And another 178. Always keep an eye on your energy when you're first starting out, because sometimes you'll forget about it and you'll think you're winning, and then you'll have no energy left for the last turn and you will lose, which is not the point of the game. Okay, so we've now got a right collection, and as you can see, this one here, not worth any points, but it will gain us 70 if we can get that back round for the 3rd turn. There's 18 cards in the deck, so you can pretty much count when they're going to come back out, and trying to circulate and get your cards in the right order for the end part of the game is quite important. We only just won that, but we won it. 12 points. That was lucky, I think. Okay, let's concentrate a little bit. I'm talking too much and not really paying any attention here. So there we go. That's that Heart and Soul. It's now worth 130 points. Should be enough to keep us in the lead. He's got 75. Safety Pin there is quite a good card for a casual deck that he's just played. That gives you a little bit more energy. Okay, there's that Francium. That one gets weaker and weaker as the game goes on, but it only costs 1, so it's worth it. Martin Luther King to give us another energy boost, which would put us up to 9 and 145 points. Okay, so we should comfortably win at turn 3, which means it's all going to go down to turn 5, and hopefully we will win the game. Okay. He's got 8 energy, he's got 2 in the bank, he's now got 10 for this turn, but he's on minus 32. We'll go for 88, we've got a nice lead, 113. So you probably get the gist of what we're trying to do here is look for cards that either make a nice combo, like the March of the Penguins, we've got the 3 of them sitting there, or look for cards that give you a permanent, like that one there, Saltfish, permanent point boost. And really important when you're playing casual, look for some cards that either increase your energy permanently or just that turn or just that round. So March of the Penguins now 196. Penguins! So that gives us a good start for turn 3. You've got a 170. And again, he's just played Earth. That gives him more power. That gives him another 4 energy. So he's not going to be short on energy. Okay, let's have a look. GPS, another good card. Depending if you're winning, drawing or losing, but read that. If you're losing, you get good points. If you're drawing, you get even more points. Archangel, that's a mythic. What's this guy doing with a mythic? Mythics, if you probably haven't got any, are the hardest and rarest cards to get, and the way to get them is playing casual games, collecting gems and opening as many packs as you can. It does take a bit of time, but we've been playing only for coming up to 4 months, and we've got pretty much every single mythic card. And how have we done it? Playing casual games, doing the daily quests and the weekly challenges. There we go. And as you see, daily objective nearly completed the double century, but we have won this game. And as you'll see in a minute, it will pop up. Watch the ad. Watch as many ads as you can, because that will give you a few extra diamonds. Enjoy the video, enjoy the game, and check out some of our other videos.